D'Angelo. I was just drinking. I'm thinking far again. Hell yeah. Fantasy football draft in less than 10 minutes. Excuse me. I gotta go get myself insulin. Hell, yeah, yeah. Hell, yeah, yeah. I am in the draft room. We got all the keepers set. Did you mean to put Brandon Aubrey as your kicker or as your keeper, Eagles Nation? I was putting it in there and I was like, oh, all right. I mean, hey, Brandon Aubrey, probably the best fantasy kicker. They have a Chappell Roan song? Okay, you did mean, okay. Yeah. So I got him in there for you. A.J. Brown as your second round keeper. I'm a little worried because it doesn't say that. It doesn't look like, I don't know how many people are going to show up to the draft. Most of the first round is taken up. Liam Wolf has 2 first rounders. We're only doing 3 minutes per pick. So I guess if people don't show up, then they'll just get turned on to auto draft. Alright, as far as D'Angelo goes, we got a top 5 matchup. Put another feather in your cap by going off against one of the NFL's best defenses. The 7-2 Green Bay Packers. Wanted to touch base about the game this week against the Packers. We're at home, but it's going to be a tough matchup since they're a top 5 pass defense. No worries, coach. I thrive under pressure. Their secondary is led by Hobbs at corner and Bullard at safety. Hobbs is incredible at reading the quarterback's eyes and has a knack for interceptions. They need to be extra cautious with their throws in his direction. Understood. Green Bay is disciplined and rarely makes mistakes. We'll need to stay sharp and make the most of every opportunity. And remember, don't be afraid to use your legs if you need to move the sticks. We'll review the details in the film room. Alright. Yeah, we'll rest this week because of the wear and tear. Tyrone Tracy invited you to his home to have dinner with his family, but Oakley gave you a last-minute invite to a brand event. We're going to go to the family dinner. Shout out Tyrone Tracy. Okay, well, it's 7:01. We're going to give it one more minute.
Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Green Bay Packers and the New York Giants. On the visiting sideline, you see head coach Matt LaFleur. This team is really rounded into
Matt LaFleur.
2 in their last 9. On the other side, the Giants.
All right, here we go. Our fantasy football draft is officially underway. Oh shit, I'm actually on the clock. So, yeah, there were 3 keepers, Lamar, Joe Burrow, and Amon-Ra. I have the choice of Brock Bowers, J.T., Christian McCaffrey. Brian Thomas Jr., Drake London. You know what? Brock Bowers is great. I'm going to take a little risk with the rookie out of Boise State, Ashton J.T. Gimme. My 2 keepers were Mahomes and Marvin Harrison. So now I have J.T. Mahomes and Marvin Harrison. Hell yeah. Liam Wolf is on the clock. I don't know if he's gonna show up. That would be unfortunate because he has 2 first-round picks.
Giants offense making their way out for the first time.
Green Bay scored first.
A young man who's making a name for himself. Their rookie quarterback.
In last week's game, the opponent just really neutralized him and, frankly, this entire passing game. Nobody was open. When they were, he missed some throws. Offensive line had some protection issues. It just overall was a poor performance. So they understand if they're going to come into today's game and have some success, they've got to...
Oh, shit, we got to get to the line.
Explosive production and some efficiency out of this passing game.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Pass complete to Neighbors. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
There you go, Wandale.
We saw plenty of throws like that in Gainesville. The former Gator gets his team a first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want
Good run, Tyrone Tracy Jr.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
I still can't call audibles, can I? No.
They'll run again.
How'd you go right side?
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line.
Okay, so Liam went on auto pick.
Nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just...
He took Brock Bowers. We got Eagles Nation on the clock. Mr. E.N.
Too slow of a developing play. Just, he never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being...
Tricky. He's tricky.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll throw out of the gun. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of...
Oh, okay. Ian took Trey McBride. It's a good pick. Liam auto-picked for Christian McCaffrey. And we had Jay Jettis, Josh Allen, Jaden Daniels. as keepers. And a new guy in our league, Talon David, drafted Brian Thomas Jr. And Nico Collins. Okay. He kept Breece Hall and Tyreek Hill. I'm surprised he didn't take a quarterback. Bijan was a keeper. Josh Jacobs just got taken by another new user. And one of our returning users, Truly Sago, is on the clock. I don't know if he's here either.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
On third down, they'll set up to throw.
Oh, good broken tackle. Thank you, Wandale.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
Who's got D'Angelo Lawson as their fantasy quarterback, though?
This one is good for 20 yards. Down at the 12. It's first and 10. Pass pulled in by Tracy. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Second and a yard. Back to the air one more time. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him.
DLO might be cooking in fantasy. Damn right.
Getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time?
No.
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
2 straight sacks.
And Ness, he's going to need to be accounted for more going forward. Already his second sack on this opening possession.
They were both by Van Ness? Jesus Christ. It doesn't look like Sago is here.
Giants offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll begin with first down from their own 11. On the ground, here's Tracy.
Big Ron Tyrone Tracy.
And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive.
Drake London just got auto-picked. A lot of keepers consecutively. Jamar, A.J. Brown, Puka Nacua, Jalen Hurts. I had Mahomes, Saquon. Now Mason Wyatt is on the clock. I don't know if him or Arav are here. We might have 2 straight auto picks.
It's a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for. Plays do they generate on the ground, and when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll stop
Jesus.
second down. He'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll look to throw.
Here you go.
He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson.
Wandale's coming up big early on.
Good enough for a first down.
It seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll look to throw yet again. This one is
There he is again.
Robinson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
He'll run with Tracy. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. He'll drop to throw.
Go.
And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a side.
I swear to God, John fucking Runyon gets hurt like every week.
The first down. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
Yeah. So Mason Wyatt's on auto pick as well. They gave him Devon Achane. That's not bad.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Good to see you, Gio.
This is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Wandale.
Robinson, he's got it. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, like they don't stay open very long.
Let's try to find Malik Neighbors here.
As receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open,
It is brought in the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. Touchdown, number
Malik.
now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Giants offense ready
Damn
to
it.
take over once again. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
A little over a minute and 3 timeouts to work with.
Back to throw here to begin the drive.
Chuck it up deep, Malik.
He'll look deep here for Neighbors.
Fuck.
And that is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Go D'Angelo. Look at the speed.
Tuck it and take off. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new...
That's weird. I don't know if Arab made a pick last second. The clock ran out and it gave him Bucky Irving, but it didn't turn on auto pick.
Generating explosive plays, whether it's through the air or on the ground, is the goal of every offense, Mike. But when you're able to generate those plays with your quarterback's legs, man, that's an element that makes these offenses hard to defend.
And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now, this looks like a design run. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down. Now, this time, they'll look to throw. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Pushed out to his right.
Initially, Mike, a really good job.
Yeah, we can call timeout.
Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have a first down. They get into field goal range here at the 29.
Call timeout.
Giants, that is their second. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
I do like it. It's about the same for me, honestly, as 25.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. Now, timeout signal for.
We'll have to settle for a field goal.
Until the break.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down.
The Giants offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. The deficit is 1.
That is true.
Search now for that go-ahead score.
Okay, now he's on auto pick. They ended up giving him Bo Nix. Yeah, I think Dynasty is slightly better.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Man, he fit that one in a tight window. One thing he showed off.
I changed the difficulty in high school.
Accuracy, but in the grand scheme of things, it didn't really amount to much.
Understandable.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 8.
I've just been playing on All-American for Root of Glory.
On the give, it's Tracy. And he'll pick his way forward.
This is on All Madden, though.
And that's going to set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted.
Right as I say it. Jesus fucking Christ.
Nixon.
Oh, it was offside, thank God.
Still 3rd down.
It is not still 3rd down.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Now a screen set up for Tracy. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3.
What is Tyrone doing?
Good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain. And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs.
Giants offense headed back to take over once more. Trailed by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10.
Okay, so Hippo auto-picked Jonathan Taylor. Liam auto-picked Baker Mayfield with my 3rd round pick. Okay, Gio just took Kyron Williams. Liam auto-picked Garrett Wilson. Eagles Nation is on the clock. Eagles Nation took JSN. Hell yeah. Gibbs was a keeper. Auto pick Justin Herbert.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch
All
it.
things considered. Let's be specific.
Steps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here's Malik.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A carry here for Tracy.
That didn't work.
He will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and for the defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. 3rd down and 3. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete.
Wandale just keeps getting open.
So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now it's Tracy looking to run, and he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that.
Malik Neighbors.
As of now.
Go.
Unfortunately, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game. Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Auto pick Omarion Hampton. Tennessee.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Mike Evans just got taken. Okay.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself.
DLO.
And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
We started off 3-0 in our Titans franchise. We lost a shootout to CJ Stroud and the Texans. We won a really close game against Arizona, and then we made some big trades. We traded for Cooper DeJean and Edgerrin Cooper on defense. DeJean was a trade suggestion, which was interesting that we were able to get him off that. Same thing with the third guy that we traded for, which was, it's going to be our final trade of the year. We got Jackson Smith and Jigba. I was just kind of fucking around. One of our viewers, one of our mods, Berg Tech, suggested JSN. So I did a trade finder for him and something popped up. Pretty fucking sick. Amari Hampton, you feel like is too high? Maybe. That could be true because he's a rookie, but at the same time, I'm very high on Amari Hampton. A lot of people are.
Likes to get the ball into the hands of this quarterback, huh, Mike? I mean, he is just so effective in this area, and now he has them set up first and goal.
Now it is
Traded T-Law for Kyler Murray and some picks. Nice.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
Get in there.
That is caught, and he's in.
Malik Neighbors again.
Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
Oh, Eagles Nation took James Cook.
A focal point of this offense.
Delusional Lions fan took T. Higgins. Gio just took Alvin Kamara. I got Marvin Harrison as my keeper in there.
Giants offense now, they get set to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10.
We'll see, yeah.
This throw left side, taken in by Johnson.
As of now, I don't think you could have gone wrong with either.
They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super...
No blocks.
Just hand off.
Depends on if Kamara can stay healthy.
Turns into tackling practice. So I like the
Oh, Chuba was your running back last year.
everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They'll throw out of the gun.
Theo.
Throw left side.
Go Theo.
Johnson.
Go Theo.
Big stride. Look at him go. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big one here in the 4th quarter. It covers 51 yards. They'll look to throw again. There's that man again. Another
10 for $127 for Wan'Dale Robinson. That's crazy.
A good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Ah.
Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line.
I overpaid for Kenneth Walker in a trade.
Really needed it, Mike. That was a drive.
Forgot my O-line was the reason
Complete control.
why the run game was bad.
Defense where you find yourself on your heels. You're giving up big plays. You're giving
Damn.
up a fresh set of downs. You need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
There you go.
This is,
Oh shit, there's a flag.
there is a penalty.
Wait, I think it's on Green Bay.
Let's see if this one holds up.
Nice. Alright, I'm on the clock. Some interesting choices here. I could either go for a second quarterback or speaking of Kyler, I mean, and Kenneth Walker, I have the choice between one of them. Baby Yoda. I'll take Mahomes and Kyler Murray as my two quarterbacks for sure.
Giants offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Oh, you took Jared Goff. What's Delusional gonna do? His name is Get Goff My Lawn. Oh, the hell, D'Angelo?
Too much. The pass is incomplete. And Tyrone Tracy was the intended receiver there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
The petty draft pick, I see. CJ Stroud just went? Wait a minute, what the fuck? You're telling me I could have had CJ Stroud? Why is he so low on the ADP? Ian took Kenneth Walker. Delusional Lions fan took Brock Purdy. Oh, he took JJ McCarthy as well. Ian took Jordan Love. There's a run on quarterbacks. Their roll line's been bad, I guess. They don't have a receiving core like they did last year. Mainly just with Tank Dell being out. Alright, it is my pick. God damn. I don't know where to go here. We'll go DK Metcalf.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
Not my wide receiver one. You could have had him. DeKalen.
It's coming. He'll throw it.
That's a dot.
Over the middle and take it in. He's got it.
There you go, DLO.
Number 7 so far in this
Over 300 passing.
terrific day throwing the ball. The numbers now show it over 300 yards passing in this one.
Well, I do hope that's true, because I have Mahomes, of course. But you also got to think, I've been saying this a couple times too. Oh, Cam Scattaboo. Even just from a regular football perspective, even if Aaron Rodgers is mid,
These situations, Mike, are always very tricky.
who's he going to be throwing to?
Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So when
Outside of Pat Freiermuth.
to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half.
No.
Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
No, it's going to be DK. He's clearly their top guy.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's caught, and it's Cam Scattaboo. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go.
They also just signed OBJ.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Yeah, but not really. I mean, somebody's going to have to step up to be that wide receiver too. And even then, Metcalf's going to be getting most of the targets. Also, that route tree got fucked up.
Miscommunication there now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
And Johnny Smith is definitely not going to be getting more targets than DK Metcalf. I don't even think Freiermuth will get more targets than DK. Okay, I'm back on the clock. I need a running back. Yeah, Roman could step up as that number 2, for sure. You know what? I'm going to take Tony Pollard. That's my RB2. Please, defense. There we go.
It's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. This one went down to the wire. They're able to persevere. They can walk out of here with a well-deserved victory.
That's a big time dub. Moved to 7-4. Malik Willis. So Jordan Love must be hurt. We almost lost to Malik Willis. Oh God. That taints it a little bit. 313, 3 touchdowns, no picks, 82% completion percentage. Couldn't get the ground game going much. Wandale Robinson, 10 for a $127, 7 for 71 and 3 touchdowns. Malik Neighbors. Three sacks for Brian Burns. 1 for Golston, Okereke, and Abdul Carter. He took Zay Flowers. Ian took George Pickens. DLF took DeAndre Swift. Yes, that is precisely why Mixon's fallen. He is not a lock to play week 1. Fan sensation. Become a fan favorite by leading your team to victory and putting on a show. Public perception will help shape your legacy. Nice. Now we get another XP booster. Damn. Ian had that pick on lock. Jalen Waddle for DLF, and then David Montgomery. For Ian. How long is Mixon going to be out for? No one really knows. Alright, you took Mixon. Well, I'm taking Chris Olave. Hopefully he can stay healthy. It's already back to me. I haven't been paying attention to bye weeks. I have a couple oh my god, yeah. I have 3 week 8 buys and 2 week 10 buys. I'm gonna take a shot on another rookie, even though I don't know who's gonna be throwing the ball. Tyler Warren. Alright, you took Mark Andrews. I was thinking about taking Mark. Yeah, I'm high on Warren, but just a little worried about that QB situation. I gotta piss. I'll be back. Okay. Oh, Liam Wolf auto-picked Cam Scattaboo. Interesting. Damn, we're already in the 10th round. Bro, why does every fucking quarterback have a week 8 bye? Yeah, he's still going to be receiver 2, though. But that's understandable. Alright, well, it's going to be a bye week issue. Fuck it. I'm taking Cam Ward. Apparently the fly is not fucking dead. This is fucking annoying. Well, yeah, but I need a rookie. Yeah, I'm gonna take Jaden Reed. DLO got player of the week.
Fan favorite is a title not earned, but bestowed upon somebody by the team's most passionate supporters, and it can cement them as a legend in their city forever.
Andrew Thomas. Hey man, I've been hearing the fans are really starting to connect with you. They love your passion, authenticity, and that extra bit of flair you bring on the field. How are you going to keep that energy alive every time you step out there? Playing with my heart. What all women do. I'm going to keep playing with all my heart every snap. letting the fans see that every move I make is fueled by my, I don't know what that said. That's exactly the kind of energy they crave. But remember, it's not just about what you do on the field. Fans want to see the real you off the field, too. How do you plan on sharing that side of yourself? Starting a vlog? Trevor Bauer style? That's fire. Thinking of starting a behind-the-scenes vlog. I want to give fans a look into my daily routine, the highs, the lows, and everything in between. Alright, just keep doing your thing. Stay real, bring that flair every play, and let your personality shine. Got you. We're going to go +3 here to a 75 overall. DLO's developing very nicely. Get those accuracies up. A kicker before a defense. Interesting. Go mid Deadeye. Well-known elderly superfan recently passed, and the family has invited you to the funeral. Interview scheduled around the same time. I'm gonna go to the funeral. Tugging at my heartstrings. What the fuck? The Lions are 3-7? How the hell did that happen? They're an 89 overall. Can't sleep on them. Alright, you took the Broncos defense. That's fair.
Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Today, week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Detroit Lions.
All right, Godwin's falling too much. I'm going to take Chris Godwin.
Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. They come into this one knowing it's been a while since tasting victory. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Can they remember what it was like to win a game? In these types of situations, you're looking for someone to inspire you.
And I'm going to take a defense. Oh, Baltimore. Yes, please. That crazy stacked secondary.
So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by the former Gator, their rookie quarterback from Florida.
When I was watching film this week, I had to write a note to myself. 3 touchdown passes in an NFL game deserves respect, not ho-hum just because they throw it around all the time. And he got his respect. NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, it's the ultimate vote of confidence from a week ago. Hey, look, he was great. Not his best game ever, but obviously was very good to garner that award.
Here you go, Tyrone.
The talk this week, though, was about, let's take that forward now. And boy, now you see him, now you don't. Excellent move, nice run, winds up getting about 6. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Lawson. Pass is caught by Wandale Robinson. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Ian got the Eagles defense, hell yeah.
And they were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
Gio took Zach Ertz. Delusional took the Steelers defense.
All 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of catches, 75 yards.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors.
Here's Malik.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 37. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Tracy going to get it on first down. And he'll get it inside the 35. Charles, we see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously
Jesus.
these guys back on the field in a hurry.
Brandon, I'm going to go ahead and
Dexter Lawrence is out.
ask you, when you were in high school and there were injuries, did you hear next man up from your coaches?
Well, you hear it every week now in the NFL, that's for sure.
You know, back when I played with dinosaurs roamed the earth, you didn't hear next man up. You heard, oh, no, we've got to put in Davis.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Trying to connect there with Wandale Robinson. And it'll bring up 3rd down. You talk about this Lions defense. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove it, Dave.
Oh shit.
And this pass broken.
Didn't see that guy underneath.
Contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right.
I was thinking about going to Malik, but he had safety help.
Paid off on that play, helping for.
We tied it up, and then they got another field goal.
Second drive. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They're guarding against the upset.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Operating from the gun, Lawson. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
Fuck.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. So
I don't know if a backup running back. I'll take the one-eyed guy, Najee Harris. Ooh, Money McPherson. All right, my draft is done. I like my team. Pretty well-rounded, if I do say so myself. And I do say so myself.
They were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
From the gun on third down, Lawson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's a pretty good throw on the curl route there. Third down, and they pick up a first.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it was so hard.
Yo, Joshua Palmer's a good last-round pick.
Sell that route really well. You think they're going upfield, and they curl back, show their numbers to the quarterback, and complete the play.
That's a gain of 6 on the first down run.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. Second and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Lawson. He's going to...
Come on, Malik. Come on, Malik.
This is taken in at the 5. A big play there for the Giants. 49 yards.
Great throw under pressure by DLO. All right. Draft is officially concluded. Mr. Irrelevant was Kaimi Fairbairn. Why do I only have a 35% chance to win? Oh, because they didn't put Kyler in the Superflex. Still, it's at 43. I mean, fuck you. You just wait, my team's the GOAT. Going up against Team Fatboy Gabe, week 1. DLF versus Team Hippo. EN versus Arav. Lil Jody Joe versus Mason. Talon David versus Geo. And the defending champ Diddy Central versus Liam Wolf. Why do I have an empty bench slot? That doesn't make sense. Oh, because I didn't have a third round pick. Hey. Well, that means I can get another guy. I don't really know who I want, though. Oh, well. I'll get Chigozimo Conquo. Shout out to our Titans franchise. What the fuck is an exploding trade offer? Cam Little for Patrick Mahomes. How intriguing. I'm gonna have to decline though. The exploding trade offer. Mr. 70-yarder himself, though. Alright, if he hits a 70-yarder in the regular season, I'll take that deal.
Been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here.
Yep.
And that is caught.
Malik!
Touchdown. Malik Neighbors with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Giants have moved out in front. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of
Can Kermit hit a 70-yarder?
You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
You bring up a fair point.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10.
I didn't even see that. Brian Branch.
Run by Tracy. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger
Go,
run.
go, go,
Shut it
go.
down to 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first.
DLO's fast as fuck.
minutes remaining in this first half of football. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw.
What the fuck?
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
Okay. Let's call this guy, what do we call him? Let's call him Clint. We got Clint number 2 and John Michael Schmitz Jr. Double teaming, not the defender. No, we gotta block Andrew Thomas. He's too dangerous. Gotta block our own guy here. And then we gotta stare, not engage. Over here. Shout out Ryan Moody.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's complete to Robinson.
Mondale got close. Come on, Dable, let's go for it. Fuck you.
The man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of it. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to
Hell yeah.
put it in the end zone.
It's not really that hard though. We've already found a fair bit this year.
A good spot, maybe looking for
He gets a lot of clips sent to him.
here in the 2nd quarter. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He said, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. In this case, he picks up the 1st down.
That's complete. It's Neighbors. And we just
I need some bug spray or some shit.
first half, a timeout call. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. The final shot before break. Lawson.
Well,
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And he will be brought down.
no, yeah, because I totally don't have Gambit activated as my X Factor, which literally says that the CPU is guaranteed to not pick the ball off.
Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, guess Gambit does not work in Superstar mode. Good to know. Going to get coffee. Be right back. Yeah, they don't do any highlights in Superstar mode for the halftime show.
So now the Giants set to take over on offense. They've got the lead right now in this ball game, and they're on the heels of that nice win last week over the Packers. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd down at the 30-yard line.
Right back to
Go, Tyron.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just
Go, D'Angelo.
From busting this open, that's a good start for him.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made it their first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on 2nd. Back to throw. Lawson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Oh my God, dude.
Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there. Those guys being able to...
It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to get this one down to the...
Thank you, Theo Johnson.
A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. They'll look to throw now on first down.
Got him.
Got his man in the crossing pattern. It's Slayton. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Darius Slayton from 19 yards away. And the Giants take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Hell yeah, brother.
The touchdown pass on that last drive, his 20th on the year, and he'll start again here, first down. They go play action here on first down. Going for the deep ball. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Running left is Tracy. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. Here's 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Lawson.
No.
He completes it to Robinson. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short.
It's a bad drive.
One hallmark of good defenses.
Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And they will be looking to answer the
Good morning, Killian.
defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to
Oh, we fucking better. They're 3-7.
Throwing to start the drive. Lawson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
I have no clue. We were talking about that earlier.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That one taken in by Neighbors. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
I don't know about this play. They're stacking the box.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy.
He just... he just avoided a wide open hole to run right into a defender.
Seems pretty obvious defensively. A key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about...
Dable wants to go for it.
Like to run. The best runs for the top running back.
There we go.
Once you focus on and want to take it well, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
And he's got this down to the 35. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. Good spot on the field to go for it, kind of no man's land as they call it, and it worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter's telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow, might be too far for the field goal, so it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach, you kind of like this spot because it gives you the decision to go ahead and go for it when you want to anyway.
And he's going to go down. They get to it back at the 40. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack.
The drive had started well after a punt last time. Now it's slowed down a bit, and let's face it.
I did not mean to call this play.
Series, they want a sustained drive on this one.
And pressure coming in. They got DJ Reader drops him again for the second straight play, and it brings up 4th down. Giants now down 24-17. A minute 55 remaining. They need a touchdown to the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And now thrown incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going. And I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest.
And we lost.
And remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
So now let's reset here, Charles. They do have 2 timeouts left, so they can stop the clock twice. This one's not quite over yet.
No,
Yes, it is, you dumb fuck. They're in field goal range.
But you've got to call defenses are going to force the issue early.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger. The dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for Detroit, the win keeps them barely hanging on to their playoff hopes as they move to 4-7. And now they'll have the short week ahead as they'll host their annual Thanksgiving Day game on Thursday. Meanwhile, for the Giants, this loss cost them in the playoff chase as they fall back to 7-5 on the year. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots.
Well, if we lose another game, then we're probably not making the playoffs. Yeah, thanks for that. So much for D'Angelo turning this franchise around. We're pretty fucking shitty still. 7-5 isn't bad, but I'm kind of getting sick and fucking tired of not being able to call audibles or hot routes. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. We lost. At least the division isn't doing good. is second for MVP. Interesting. Malik Neighbors in the lead for Offensive Player of the Year. Abdul Carter second for DPOY. Yeah, I don't want to hear shit about the fucking Lions right now. 2,900 yards, 20 touchdowns to 4 picks, 76% completion percentage. I'm pissed off at this mode in general. You can't fucking look at season stats. That is extremely annoying. Got rain in the forecast for the Patriots. You gonna be ready? I don't care. Am I always up for game day? I don't really know about that one, Chief. We can't ever practice anymore because our O-line is so fucking ass that D'Angelo's wear and tear is always low. I'm not gonna go play board games. Sorry, Malik. Monday Night Football. Yeah, these names are good. Gio, you can put nicknames for players. So Gio's got 50 Shades of Zay for Zay Flowers, AK-41 of course. Wizards of Worthy Place for Xavier Worthy. Reese's Cups for Cooper Cup. Milkman for Zach Ertz. Kyron Will.I.am. Mr. 70 for Cam Little. The Godfather. He just put the Lions defense as 2017 Darius Slay. These are nicknames that Gio put for his fantasy team for certain players. Yeah, Milkman for Zach Ertz. The Benchmark for Mark Andrews. He just nicknamed Geno Smith Jamarcus Russell. And then the Broncos defense, 2014 Von Miller. Why does he have two defense? Why do you have two defenses, Gio? Jamarcus Russell. Gino's gonna give you the double finger for that one. Oh my god. Okay, I don't know if you guys like Penguin Zero or Charlie. But if you haven't seen it, I give you permission to go watch this. And then come back to stream and tell me what you think. Oh yeah, Gino almost got fucked over by the Jets. I just linked the video. It's this dude sharing screenshots of messages from a girl he met on Hinge. And he basically said it wasn't going to work out. Said it very cordially. And then she had probably the biggest crash out I have ever seen. Right after I finished the 24-hour stream, I went and watched that. I was fucking dying laughing. Some RHCP.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Like the lighthouse keepers of the past across New England, the keeper of lights holds an important position here at Gillette Stadium. Sounding the fog bell and signaling that it's time for football.
Is that Gronk? I think that's Gronk.
As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest. It's the New York Giants and the New England Patriots.
Or just some random blonde dude.
The Giants sideline. There's a look at their head coach, Brian Dable. These guys hoping that one loss last week doesn't become two here. On the opposing sideline, that's head coach of the Patriots, Mike Vrabel. These guys are ready as they are.
That fucking one-liner, I'm gonna kill you in The Sims. I've got to look at some of the other things that was said there. Fix your feelings, I don't care. Men and their illusion of options. I told you at dinner I like to talk out of my ass when it comes to conspiracies. I thought I fell in love with you when I came over, and the entire time you didn't even want me there. That's delusion, and that's okay. She said. Yeah, and I have to kill you on Sims. A girl that actually likes you is too much, LMAO. Sends like 15 straight face emojis and then says, anyways, I'll see you Saturday. I expect an apology for being retarded. Anyways, I'll see you Saturday. And then she just randomly sent him a screenshot about a conversation she was having with somebody else about Mossad. Yeah, I don't care. You're either with me or we're together. Those are your only two options. I'll give you 1 day of space. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, I have shit to do, but still. 5 or 6 straight face emojis. Count your days. Literally 1, but yeah. Okay, bye. Have a good day. And then literally less than 10 minutes later, she sends him 3 separate screenshots about Jewish tradition and requirement of Jewish organizations offering interest-free loans. And then she just said, and here's that for you. I'm actually so fucking hilarious. I wanted to cook for you and love you forever. Have fun with bitches that don't like you and that aren't funny or pretty or won't want to do anything for you. I hope your date goes well. Actually, I hope she's ugly. The fact that these were like, this was like 70 messages in the span of an hour. See, this is why you always have multiple men, but I didn't want multiple, I wanted one. I want to be a stay-at-home mom in the woods with a garden and my bakery. I'm calling the police on somebody if they ever fucking text me like this. Where's the part where she says she gives immaculate head? I think I passed it. I'm too pretty to be doing this. Have a good day, especially when we have everything in common. Do you have any friends that like Mario and being in love? I'm just gonna say you have a shrimp dick and move on. I feel better now. And then she sent a message. Hey, I just want to apologize. I'm not used to meeting good men, so I thought it was too good to be true, so I tried to scare you off. I realize I messed up, and if it's okay with you, I want another chance, even if we're just cool for now. If not, it's okay. You're an amazing man, honestly. I think he gave an update and said after that he blocked her.
first season, this rookie from Florida.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback. 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
Yeah, that's cool and all, Brock, but do you have any friends that like Mario and being in love?
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Here's 2nd and 5. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Here's a throw. It's on target to Johnson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Do you guys have any friends that like Mario and being in love?
That's a QB's best friend.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They'll throw it. Rolling into enemy territory.
Ooh, good move.
And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They are throwing it again. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He takes this down to the 24-yard line. Jack Gibbons in on the tackle. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. On the handoff, this is Tracy.
Go Tyrone.
That's a big hole left. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Jesus.
Just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot. You can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Back now, pressure on its way. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. This opening drive has reached the 5. Can they find 6 now on 3rd and goal? Setting up a throw.
There you go.
Yeah, this is cut. Touchdown, New York.
Malik Neighbors.
The Giants finish up an excellent opening series. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The 2nd drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just...
Giants and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, and start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
He dropped it.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation. Make somebody else beat you.
Shotgun snap, but gives to Tracy.
Good run.
And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of game.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Nope, D'Angelo's frozen.
And the Giants will have a first down. He'll pass it this time. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Trying to find his tight end. So it's second down coming up. Dropping back to throw. Finds him over the middle.
Oh,
And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
tough catch and run.
Well, the good part is he did bring that play to a stop. Unfortunately, looks like he got banged up on the tackle. He's in some discomfort out there. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Defender
The fuck was that route?
does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important.
Giants ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. It's an option right that begins this drive. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
The give to Tracy up the middle. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up with a loss of yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Short pass brought
Good
in.
shit.
And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. And with that last throw, a memorable one for him because it gets him to the 3,000-yard plateau for the year. It's a mark every quarterback tries and honestly expects to hit over the course of a regular season. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Looking to the air here. Completed over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Tracy once more. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
You can keep your job in the NFL as a D-tackle with eat up space. You really can. But you make that bad when you can defeat blocks, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Hits his running back. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not
Yeah, I'm tired of these play calls. Now we're down 3.
Headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away.
A lot of these handoffs just don't work.
A handoff to Tracy. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction.
Case in point.
Set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running
If we don't have an effective run game, we're not gonna win many more games.
What am I supposed to do?
It's that simple.
Nothing. No time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here's 2nd and 11. Completed to his
Is that a one-handed grab? Okay.
Excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, break off, first down.
There's a good run.
Inside the 35. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Looking for a throw here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No shit, Sherlock.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Back to throw now. Finds the in route complete. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break from as they force this fourth down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on down.
Yeah, I'm struggling to have fun right now.
Giants are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They still have access to a pair of timeouts and a little time left, too, so points very much still in play here before the half. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Gets him on the in route. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 4-yard line. Timeout comes, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Making the tackle, Shelby Harris. Throwing from the gun here. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
So far, this script will dictate some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Giants ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep... Trying the right side with Tracy. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on.
Dude, this fucking sucks. This really, really fucking sucks.
They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Fuck it.
Taking a deep shot here. And disaster averting.
I don't care. We're gonna lose. Yup.
Giants headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So
I'm about to turn it back down to all pro. I really can't handle this shit. It's not even about DLO's performance, it's mainly about the fucking run game. And Tyrone Tracy just does not fucking register that he's got the ball thrown to him.
And we'll see what they do here on second down.
This is absolute dog shit.
It's Tracy on the carry. No luck there. Ran that one.
No luck there.
Nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
No, it's not cheese, it's just broken.
Take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuffed their stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
And the Patriots got home. They dropped him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. Giants are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. First and 10, looking to throw. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Giants will have a first down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. This one intended for the running back, and it's going to be second down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches.
You fucking suck, D'Angelo. You were actually fucking dog shit.
Ball's incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I'm Tyrone Tracy. Do I cut to the left inside where there's at least 10 more yards to gain? Or do I go where the block is being directed towards on the outside? Let's very slowly run right into the defender. That's smart. That's really smart, Tyrone. You have a big brain, sir.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 48. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice.
He always does. He always does. There's just no point in calling screenplays.
The 39-yard line. Throwing now from the gun. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for a New York first down. They'll throw it again. Dumps it off to his running back. Second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Can you fucking use a ball carrier move, you dumb fuck?
Plays out the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Now here's Cam Scatterbury on the ground. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up. And you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. They'll throw on 3rd and long. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Giants will have a first down. From the red zone now. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's tackled for a short gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd down at the 12-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Back to throw. Oh, he lost the football. Oh, hands up play from the Giants there. They get to the loose ball and make the recovery. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Double bracketing Malik Neighbors. I pressed the wrong button. It doesn't matter. I couldn't get the throw off.
So they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do, try to force that fourth.
7-6 feels awesome.
Giants ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Throwing it to start this drive. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Lawson sucks.
And it sets up 2nd down.
Lawson sucks.
You want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Oh yeah, 13 points, 1 touchdown. That's electric, bro.
Finds him over the middle. He pushes this down to the 22-yard line. He goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Giants losing by 7. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. Short pass brought in. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Setting up to pass. The throw is caught. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. He'll look to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. To throw. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down. Desperation time here. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play. Forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Told you.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate.
Knew it since the beginning of the 3rd quarter. We were not going to win.
To go for it the next time they get this shot.
they've done so many times before, Brock. The Patriots take the win here at Gillette Stadium. And this game, wow, it came down to the final moments, where it was their clutch score that proved the difference and set up this victory.
Yeah, with the way this team is, we're not winning shit. We're not turning anything around. The Giants fucking suck, and so does D'Angelo. I was going to play one more game. I don't want to now that it's a snow game. Bye.